Good morning, Year 6. It's Monday the 1st of March. Miss Airy here with the first of your reading sessions of the week. So we've sent you today a link to a music video, and in a moment you'll have some time to watch that video. So we're not actually reading a text at all today, but we are going to be inferring from the video you are about to watch. So we're going to be doing some inferring, some drawing of conclusions and making hypotheses about what has happened in the video, and we're certainly going to be forming some opinions. So this is a still from the video you're about to watch. It's a music video, as I said, by Rudimental with Emily Sandé, and the story that is presented through this music video is a really powerful one. So what I'd like you to do now is follow this link that has been sent to you on your task sheet and your timetable. Pause the video and take time to watch this music video. Okay? Okay, so now that you have watched this music video, you'll see what I was talking about there being a really clear story. So today, I'm calling this a visual narrative, narrative being a story. And because we're not reading anything, it's all through a visual that what we have seen that tells us the story. So my key question to begin with, and you don't have to write this down, but it's something that hopefully you've made this link. How are the boy and the man linked in the video? And hopefully you've picked up on the fact that it has inferred to you that this boy has grown up to be this man, and it has shown quite a few images of this man sort of looking quite thoughtful, maybe thinking of his past, quite pensive looking as he goes through on his journey up that mountain, to then jumping off in such a spectacular way with such really good video footage there. So what you're going to do today is look at these 6 images, these key moments from that video, and I'd like you to make some notes next to each one on the grid that you've been sent. And I'm going to do this with you, or I'm going to do it now, and you can do this after in your own words. So you're going to be focusing on what is happening at each key point in this narrative, and what thoughts and feelings are being shown. So if I just start here looking at the first, this isn't the first image of the video, but I've chosen this as the first sort of key moment. And I would say here that this boy is being pushed around. He's also being shouted at by the other boys. Let me just make this text a little bit smaller. And I'm inferring there that this might be a regular occurrence. So maybe this boy has been bullied. He looks scared. He doesn't have anyone around him, so he doesn't seem to have any friends around him. In that particular scene, it looked like it was just all of those boys who were doing the shouting and the pushing, and no one on his side, if you see what I mean. So there are some rough notes about that scene. You might wish to add a little bit more. You might infer a little bit more meaning than that, and I'd look forward to seeing how you elaborate on those ideas. In the next image, I would say here he's sat on his own. He looks like he's lonely. I'm inferring that he looks quite sad. Perhaps he's looking longingly out of the window. Maybe he's wishing something would happen. We don't quite know. Perhaps you'd like to infer a little bit more meaning there. Moving on to the third image here, he looks quite interested in what he sees up there. There's this, it looks like perhaps an unusual scene out of his window. Perhaps he's quite interested in what the man is doing. Okay, so there's some key ideas. You might wish to elaborate on that. As I said, these are just some key ideas that you can start with. I've then chosen this scene where he then meets the man, and the man turns out to be quite friendly. So the man is friendly. He befriends the boy. He shows him his bird, and it's a bird of prey. And I'm pretty sure, you might disagree with me, but I'm pretty sure this is a hawk. And he shows him how it flies. Now that might be a really key moment for this boy, for what comes later in the boy's life, as we see here when he grows up, particularly here, how this bird may have had an impact on the rest of his life, who knows. So as we look at this, he's obviously now a grown man. He's looking at the mountain that he is about to climb and jump from. I wonder how he's feeling at that point, if he knows he's about to do this amazing jump. He's got a lot of work ahead of him as well to climb up that far. Perhaps he's feeling quite determined. Perhaps now he's all alone out here in this amazing landscape out with nature. I wonder if he's taking the time for reflection on his past. Perhaps meeting the man, meeting that bird of prey for the first time, even reflecting on this quite sad and lonely time in his life. And finally, we go now to the final picture, which is the most amazing picture. He jumps. He's incredibly brave and again determined with that jump. He's flying like a bird, like the bird in his past. I wonder if he's feeling a sense of freedom. After all, this music video, this song, is called Free. And there's a clear link there, isn't there? So I have made some notes about each picture, each scene from the video, and I would now like you to do the same. So I'll just go back to my first page. So I've made some notes about how the boy's feeling, what's going on in his life, what's going on in his life here, and how is he feeling. So please now, time for you to make your own notes and show your teachers what you have done.